What's going on, everybody? Let's talk about money, saving paint, and all that kind of stuff. So here's what I do. Here's what I used to do. Let's start there. I used to go to the store and buy these 37-ounce tubes of paint for like 20 bucks each or 15 bucks. Some are 10 bucks, some are 20 bucks. Depending on the pigment you buy, depends on, it's gonna determine the cost. So after doing that for a while and shopping for the lowest prices all the time, I would end up using the whole tube in like a month or a few weeks, and boom, I'd have to drive back to the store, get another tube. So I decided to go online and see what I could find and what I could get. I finally determined that it's best if I buy the paint in bulk. You save a lot more money in the long run. That's the problem. That's one of the problems with this method, is that you don't save money up front, you save it in the long run. And what I was doing at the beginning, when I was making much money at my job, I had to save up front. So I had to go to the store and buy these little tubes, whatever I could afford at the time. As time went on, I tried saving up money for paint and things like that, and I was able to go online and buy a bigger can. And I have some 8-ounce cans of regular color, ultramarine blue, cadmium lemon, and a 16-ounce can of titanium white. So you can buy different size cans, or you can just buy a tube like this. I have a alizarin permanent, and it's just a 150 milliliter tube instead of like a 37-ounce tube. So buying the paint in bulk, I think you're gonna save more money that way in the long run. And what it also does, it gives you more of a mindset of you can use more painting in your paint. A lot of artists are scared to use a lot of paint in their painting, so they barely put it on, and you just have this mindset of like, oh, I just need to save money, save paint, so I'm not gonna use a lot of paint. And I find when I have a whole can of it laying around like this and a big large tube of it, I'm okay with using a lot of the paint in the painting because I know I have a large amount. So what I do is I buy these empty tubes. You can see here there's different sizes of them, and you can find these online at like Dick Blick or Joe's Artorama and stuff like that. You can find these online, these tubes, and you order the paint in the can, open the can, and what I do is I tube it all up completely. And I can make another video in the future showing you how I tube these up, because I still have this paint in the cans. So I get a palette knife and just fill it up as much as I can, clamp it down, close it up, boom. And then I write in a permanent marker what color it is. This is transparent red earth. So I know these tubes are transparent red earth. This is kind of a studio tube because it's large, and I can use these smaller ones for going plain air. When I don't need a lot of paint, I can just take a small tube out. So that's really helpful. So yeah, that's one way to save money on paint, is to buy it in bulk. That's how you save money on things, buying it in bulk. And especially with paint, it's so much cheaper. So much cheaper than buying it in these little things. These tubes, depending on what size you get, they run about 50 cents each or something like that. You can find them pretty cheap. But like I said, in the long run, I think you're gonna save money, and also your paintings could possibly increase in quality for using more paint, because you won't be worried about saving paint or saving money or any of that, because you already saved money. Now you have a lot of paint to use, and you can just go to town and have fun. And that's what it's all about. So anyway, hope this video helped you in some way, just gave you an idea. You never know where you can apply this idea to somewhere else, with other materials and stuff you use. But I find paint is the thing where if you can save just a little bit of money, go ahead and do it. Buy it in bulk, tube it up yourself. Takes a little bit more time, but not that much time, honestly. It doesn't take that much time to do it. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes to tube up the whole thing, the whole can, and you're done with it. Then you have all this paint to use at your disposal. You don't have to buy paint for another 3 to 6 months or maybe a year. It depends on how often you paint and how much paint you use. You'll have a lot of paint laying around. You don't have to waste gas and waste your time driving to the store, getting a little tiny tube of paint and spending a lot of money. You have all this paint in your studio ready to go. Boom, you wake up, mix up your paint, put it on the canvas. Everyone's happy. I'm happy, you're happy. It's all that matters. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope this video helped you in some way. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. What are ways that you save money on paint? This is the one I do, and it works for me. Stay tuned for the next video. Peace.